Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I got this awesome comment from Melly asking if I could review Ocala, Florida. And of course I can, but this is what's really cool is that inside this comment, I got another comment from Joel asking if I could review Columbus, Ohio. And I will do this one next, but we're now just only gonna focus on Ocala. Now, Ocala is interesting because I've been to Ocala, so I could talk a little bit more about Ocala. Now, if you guys want me to review a specific city, a specific, house, even state, county, doesn't even have to be in the United States. It could be anywhere in the world. Go ahead, just comment below, and I will jump in and make you guys a video. Now, before I jump in and check out Ocala, I just want to show you this. If you just Google housing news, okay, just Google it, you're gonna see article after article after article just outlining how crazy things are right now. For example, here's an article from Bloomberg saying U.S. housing prices fall for the first time since 2012. Pandemic frenzy is hitting the skids as mortgage rates climb. Index of 20 cities post first monthly decline since 2012. So basically, I don't want to cuss, but the SHIT is hitting the fan, right? And we have high inflation, so the Federal Reserve is in no hurry to lower the rates. As a matter of fact, they're just going to keep raising the rates until inflation comes down to about 2%. That might be a long time from now. With higher rates, basically means we're going to go into a recession. They're forcing a recession to basically slow down the economy. And as a result, there's going to be less buyers in the market to be able to afford homes at the current prices. Now, homes are pretty high right now in a lot of areas, especially Ocala. And the reason is because there's just some areas that are more affordable than others. So a lot of people took advantage of, for example, if you lived in Miami where homes were very, very expensive, here, let's jump into the map here. This is Ocala. If you lived in Miami, right down here, where homes are very, very expensive, you sell your house, you come up to Ocala in the middle of Florida. Now imagine you're 65, 70, you and your partner, you buy yourselves a little one-story house for, you basically sell your house for $500,000 in Miami, and you buy something here for $250,000, or maybe you sold your house for $700,000 in Miami, and you bought yourself something here, for around that, like $500,000. Anyways, moral of the story is a lot of people that's what they do. The issue is that this place has been growing. Now, if we look at Redfin weekly housing market data, so the prices in Ocala are fairly stable. And I don't know what the hell happened in 2020. Basically, obviously, this is coronavirus, but this is like a crazy chart. But basically, prices went, 3 years ago, they were at $158,000, and now they're around $190,000. So they went up like $20,000, $30,000. But since the rates have gone up, look at this, not one decline. Nothing has declined. It has basically it's still going up. Now, why? Maybe because it is $250,000. Maybe because people are cashing in from these areas down here where their properties are worth a lot and just moving to Ocala right over here. That's probably why. And when you see the sales at 171,000 or 158, right? And then now they're at 274. Yeah, they did go up $100,000, but it's still not that much. Right? It's just still not that much. I think I misspoke earlier, by the way. I think I said 30,000. I meant 130,000. It's still not that much when you compare it to homes across, in other parts of the state, right? Or other cities for that matter. So anyways, Ocala, why do I know Ocala? Because I basically went to school in Gainesville. And now Gainesville is another very, very nice area. I would encourage you guys to check that out. And I would always drive down to 75 or up to 75. And I would drive through Ocala and, get food here. Sometimes I would drive around. I was really close to it. So I would come here often for just random stuff. I've been to the city a few times, maybe to see some concerts or something, or I don't remember. But yeah, no, it's nice. It's very safe. It's very peaceful. You can see there's definitely a lot of farmland. All this is basically farmland, which is actually really nice. It's like You're out in the middle of nowhere. It's very safe. It's very relaxing. That's why I say it's like good for like older people, right? Now it looks like there's new communities in this area down here, and just by like just scrolling right here, looking, I'm thinking with $400,000, you could pretty much have the nicest house, like a really, really nice house. Now, look at this. I always like to start these videos with something like one of the more expensive homes in the area. Now, this is 1.6 million, 10,000 square foot. So this is basically the owner of Ocala. Mr. Ocala himself probably lived here at one point. 6 bedroom, 6 bath, 10,000 square foot. So this is clearly a mansion. Why would someone have something so big in such a little cute little town? Beats me. But look, you get to live here. I'm sure this has horses. I'm sure it has everything. This is like, look at that property. It's insane. But 10,000 square foot just seems a little ridiculous. A lot of money to furnish 10,000 square foot, because you just can't have empty rooms. Like this is a good example. Look how big this room is. It's huge. And then you have a tiny little couch here. It's like, look at all the space. So as a designer, you don't want to buy a huge room and then have like furniture in this little corner right here, right? Like buy yourself a smaller house, right? Buy yourself something more, you know what I mean? Like you don't need to have like, okay, buddy, like you got the biggest house in the whole town. Okay. But then if you are going to do that, then at least furnish it nice, right? Have bigger furnishing, but that's the issue, right? Someone might come in and say, oh, I could afford $1.6 million house, but you know what? It's going to cost you $1 million to furnish 10,000 square foot. All right, let's just jump back to reality. Let me see what we have. Look at this beautiful house. Beautiful house. There's something here with the garage though. You got to look at that. $10,000 off. The $389. So they had it at $400,000. They came down to $390. Here's the neighborhood. This neighborhood looks very new, okay? One thing I don't like is that there's no sidewalks. Man, you guys know how I love sidewalks. It could also be because it's really hot. Nobody walks around, in Florida. But no, looks like a really nice, clean neighborhood. The house looks really, really big. Again, $390,000, 2,300 square foot, 4 bedroom, 3 bath, single story. Looks like a single story. Look how nice that is. This is a big house. It's got tile floor, which is nice. Kitchen looks really, really nice. This is a nice little spot. Everything looks nice in this house. Look, the bathrooms looks nice. $389 is not that expensive if you really think about it. It is digestible, and you get a lot of house, and it's like it's move-in ready for sure, and it's really, really pretty. So this is actually a steal, but I think you could get something for a lot cheaper, probably nicer than that. That looked like a new construction. So look at this, $125,000, $150,000. Look, let's see what $115,000 gets you. Look at that. 1,300 square foot, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. This place is super janky, but like this is not cool at all. So they're basically letting you know, look, this is sort of falling apart. But man, look, $115,000. So this is a complete dump. It's probably move-in ready. These guys, look, they didn't finish the work. So they probably started and ran out of money, and now they're just trying to cut their losses, and they're like, hey, just buy it, get rid of it, right? 115. This is a dump, but I just wanted to see it. I knew it was going to be a dump for that kind of money. But then for just a little bit extra, look, you get something that's actually livable for 145,000, 1,700 square foot, 3 bedroom, 3 bath. And you know what? Remember, I'm not expecting this to be amazing. It's only $145,000. But these are the kind of things that you need to look at. Obviously, this is garbage. You gotta just wonder why this is even here, and for how long. And then you start thinking like, well, if some family would leave something like this for a long time, then what else? What else is wrong with the house? So that's why in a situation like this, 145,000. You're gonna come in and trash everything. You're gonna trash this carpet. You just gotta make sure that you get a inspector that goes really, inch by inch, and to make sure that you're not buying some, a lemon here, and then that, you're going to spend a lot more than you think you were going to spend. But that's actually kind of nice. Or for 100,000 more, well, 130,000 more, you basically buy this 1,400 square foot, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, completely move-in ready. So that's a good question for you guys. What do you rather do? Get the other one for 145, or for $130,000 more, you get a slightly smaller house, but completely move-in ready. No headache. Somebody already did it for you. They put a brand new kitchen, brand new floors. This is obviously a small business contractor, and did the hard work for you, painted it, cleaned it up, and did it, right? What would you rather do? Pay a little bit of money and just walk in and put your furniture, or spend the money here fixing this fixer-upper and having to drop 60, 70, $80,000 cash, making it your own, but after a long time. Because you would, it's a headache, but you would be saving some money. But here's the thing, you have to have the cash. Versus on the second option where it's already done, you basically are factoring in that extra $130,000 into the life of the 30-year loan, right? So you don't need the cash. Versus the other one, if you're gonna have a fixer-upper, you literally need like $100,000 cash. So that's the difference, right? So if we keep looking, on that note, if you do have the $100,000 cash, why not just buy something better, right? Because technically you would have a higher down payment, so you would be able to put it down even on this house, and your payment will be very low. So again, the fixer-upper is only for a certain group of people, right? If it's your business, but for the average American, man, it's a headache. It really is. But now look at this. There's two houses. There's a lot of price cuts. Look at this one. $15,000 off, 205, 1,400 square foot, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, only one picture. There could be a foreclosure, but wow, this is insane. This is a good one. So, but let me look, but there's no photos. So check this one out. 229, 230, 1,400 square foot, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. These guys have a $10,000 price cut. And again, completely move-in ready. 1,300 square foot. Backyard looks okay. Definitely, I like the front yard. Looks nice. Looks like a nice neighborhood. Looks like you get a little, is that the neighbor's house? Yeah, looks like that's the neighbor's house. You get a 1-car garage. So it's a huge question for you, right? Do you get this? This house is 230, about the same house as the other one. So now, you could get that house and save some money. You know what I'm saying? There's so many combinations of things that you can do, and that's what makes real estate so important, and that's what makes it so unique and so emotional. You might, I've heard stories literally wow, we gotta check this one out. I've heard stories that people are driving into the neighborhood, and they'll see a neighbor that they just don't like, maybe some weird looking neighbor, and they're like, no, there's no way, I'll never buy this house. I don't care what the price is. I'm not going to live in this neighborhood, right? For some, maybe there's a stop sign instead of a red light, and somebody's like, no, it's too close to a busy street, and I don't like coming out of the street. Silly things like that, believe it or not, do make a big difference for certain people, and that's what makes it emotional. Now look at this, $240,000, 1,200 square foot. I just love the front yard. I'm just going to skim through these real quick. This looks sort of like a headache. No, it's okay. I don't know. It looks okay. Ugh. I have to see it without this furniture. It looks kind of cozy. It looks like definitely an older couple lived here. Oh, that's kind of nice though. And something happened to their life, and now they're moving on or something. And no, this is a nice house. Look, $240,000. Could be perfect. I just love the front though. Look how nice that is with that little wood fence. Very nice, very pretty house. Again, a little on the small side, but only 240. So overall, guys, I'm going to tell you, I've been to Ocala, and just looking at these prices, you get $500,000 and you could probably buy the house of your dreams. You don't even need that much. There's a lot of options here. And right now, as the market's crashing, it doesn't look like it's crashing too bad in Ocala, again, because I think the prices are already fairly low. There's different areas that you need to like drive around and check out. This looks like a new community right here, and prices I'm seeing like they're like 240, 300, and then you got this other community up here. Again, there's just really affordable, great prices. And then here's a little downtown area. Remember, in Ocala, you're really gonna find everything. You know, all the department stores are here, and no, it's a nice city. It really is. So I encourage you next time just to talk to you a little bit about the fact that you are close to Orlando. So if you ever are in Florida and you're in Orlando visiting the theme parks, you know, rent a car, or you might have a car already, and just drive up to Ocala and check it out. You know, you might really love it. I've heard great stories about this town. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video. I just want to say, if you want me to make a video on a specific city, specific county, state, doesn't matter, a specific house, apartment, whatever, go ahead, comment down below. It doesn't even have to be in the United States. It could be anywhere in the world. Okay, guys, if you're new to my channel and you like what I have to say, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button and go ahead and like and leave a comment. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.